Sawadee Kap. Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, Buddha's birth date. Ancient timber shrine discovered in Nepal may move Buddha's birth date back to before 500 BC. The discovery of a previously unknown wooden structure at the Buddha's birthplace suggests the sage may have lived in the 6th century BC, 2 centuries earlier than thought, archaeologists said. Traces of what appears to have been an ancient timber shrine was found under a brick temple that is itself within Buddhism's sacred Maya Devi temple at Lumbini in southern Nepal near the Indian border. In design, it resembles the Asokan temple erected on top of it. Significantly, however, it features an open area, unprotected from the elements, from which it seems a tree once grew. Possibly the tree where the Buddha was born. This sheds light on a very, very long debate over when the Buddha was born and in turn when the faith that grew out of his teachings took root, said archaeologist Robin Cunningham in a conference call. It's widely accepted that the Buddha was born beneath a hardwood sal tree at Lumbini as his mother, Queen Maya Devi, the wife of a clan chief, was traveling to her father's kingdom to give birth. But much of what is known about his life and time has its origins in oral tradition, with little scientific evidence to sort out fact from myth. Many scholars contend that the Buddha, who renounced material wealth to embrace and preach a life of enlightenment, lived and taught in the 4th century BC, dying at around the age of 80. What our work has demonstrated is that we have this shrine at Buddha's birthplace, established in the 6th century BC, that supports the hypothesis that the Buddha might have lived and taught in that earlier era, Cunningham said. Radiocarbon and optically stimulated luminescence techniques were used to date fragments of charcoal and grains of sand found at the site. Geoarchaeological research meanwhile confirmed the existence of tree roots within the temple's central open area. Cunningham co-directed an international team of archaeologists at Lumbini that was funded in part by the Washington-based National Geographic Society, which plans to telecast a documentary, Buried Secrets of the Buddha, worldwide in February. The team's peer-reviewed findings appear in the December issue of the journal Antiquity, ahead of the 17th Congress of the International Association of Buddhist Studies in Vienna in August next year. Lumbini, overgrown by jungle before its rediscovery in 1896, is today a UNESCO World Heritage Site visited by millions of pilgrims every year. Worldwide Buddhism counts 500 million followers. In a statement, UNESCO Director General Irina Bakova called for more archaeological research, intensified conservation work, and strengthened site management at Lumbini as it attracts growing numbers of visitors. UNESCO and the Nepalese government had invited Conyngham, Britain's leading South Asian archaeologist, to join Nepal's former director, General Kash Prasad Acharya, to steer the Lumbini effort. Since it's a working temple, the archaeologists found themselves digging in the midst of meditating monks, nuns, and pilgrims. It is not unusual in history for adherents of one faith to have built a place of worship atop the ruins of a venue connected to another religion. But what makes Lumbini special, Conyngham said, is how the design of the wooden shrine resembles that of the multiple structures built over it over time. Equally significant is what the archaeologists did not find: signs of any dramatic change in which the site has been used over all the ages. This is one of those rare occasions when belief, tradition, archaeology, and science actually come together, he said. Now, for today's vocabulary: accept, accept, adherent, adherent, age, age, ancient, ancient, appear, appear, archaeologist, archaeologist, archaeology, archaeology, attract, attract, belief, belief, border, border, brick, brick, buried, buried, century, century, charcoal, charcoal, chief, chief, clan, clan, co, co, conference call, conference call, confirm, confirm, Congress, Congress, conservation, conservation, contend, contend, count as, debate, debate, demonstrate, demonstrate, direct, direct, director general, director general, discovery, discovery, documentary, documentary, dramatic, dramatic, effort, effort, embrace, embrace, enlightenment, enlightenment, equally, equally, erect, erect, evidence, evidence, existence, existence, feature, feature, follower, follower, former, former, fragment, fragment, fund, fund, give birth, give birth, hypothesis, hypothesis, international, international, invite, invite, issue, issue, journal, journal, leading, leading, meditation, meditation, multiple, multiple, occasion, occasion, open to the elements, open to the elements, oral tradition, oral tradition, origin, origin, overgrown, overgrown, pilgrim, pilgrim, preach, preach, previous, previous, radiocarbon, radiocarbon, rare, rare, research, research, resemble, resemble, ruins, ruins, sacred, sacred, sand, sand, seen, seen, scholar, scholar, secret, secret, shed light on, shed light on, shrine, shrine, sign, sign, significant, significant, significantly, significantly, sight, sight, sort out, sort out, statement, statement, steer, steer, structure, structure, suggest, suggest, telecast, telecast, timber, timber, trace, trace, tradition, tradition, unusual, unusual, venue, venue, visitor, visitor, World Heritage Site, World Heritage Site, worldwide, worldwide, worship, worship. That completes today's story and vocabulary. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Break Time with Monte.